Hey, welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. We're shooting another video here. This is a 19-foot, but it is now a side door versus a rear door. We do offer both models. It depends on the features you're wanting inside and your preference from a rear door to a side door. I tell most of my customers that call me, the rear door gives you more features and a smaller footprint versus when you come up to a side door, you got to make the trailer a little longer to get some of the same features that a rear door has. It is 84 inches wide, so they've opted to make the trailer 6 inches wider from our standard 78. It's now 84, which is 7 feet. It's got jacks all the way around for leveling. It's got your double step. It does have a power awning, and something that made this trailer different than the other models that we've done like it is at the back we moved the water heater and the furnace around to give a pass-through storage at the back. So at the back of this particular coach, it has a baggage door on both sides, and then we put one at the back in the middle so that if they're wanting to put long objects from side to side, they have the option. I think I maybe even have a key here, I can show you some of it. It has the option here to go from side to side, or you can have stuff in the middle of it. If there's stuff in the middle, we've also accommodated a baggage door there that you could get stuff in the middle as well if it's too far in that you can't reach it. Let's take you on the inside and we'll show you some of the features on the inside. So what they've done here is being it's a side door versus the rear, the dinette is a little bigger because now we've gone from a 24-inch that we use on our rear door. The side door, they got a 30-inch dinette here. This also makes into a single bed, so if somebody wanted the option to have another bed, it does give them another bed for an adult. So this would be 30 by 81. So it's good in length, but it's great for width too. With your cupboard across the front, making the dinette a little smaller. Something they've asked for is they've opted out of the closet and said we'd like a pantry here at the front. So making the dinette a little smaller, give them the option of having a bigger pantry, what they were looking for in the trailer. So again, that was a personal preference. On the inside of the trailer here, as we made that dinette a little smaller, it also added to the counter here because we kept the door a little bit more forward. So it gave them a nice counter space, so they got lots of room between the sink and the stove. They've got the microwave, and they did ask for a 3-burner with an oven. So when we're using ovens at Taylor Coach here, we only use a 21-inch. And what I explained to a lot of my customers is it gives you a good distance here that if you're trying to cook casseroles, different things, you've got more room versus cooking because the ovens come in a 17 or a 21. I only choose to use the 21, so it makes it more friendly, usable, that you can actually cook in it. It also has the option below that if you want to broil things, you can buy yourself a little broil pan, put it below for broiling as well. So you got lots of storage here with all your with your drawer, spot for your garbage can, storage below. These all have dividers in them too, underneath the counter so things don't move around. Storage up above here. Something that we've started doing for the last few years as well is I've asked to have a light here so when it comes for visibility to see in the cupboards, it makes it much easier to see in the cupboards as we get a little older in our life versus when the light's off, I'm almost looking, I don't have enough visibility to see in the cupboards. I like the switches being outside of the cupboards because you never have to worry that the light's on inside the cupboard or the switch got broken and you didn't know the light was on. It also gives you more lighting at the counter when you're working to do things as well. The bathroom in it They've asked for where this is what we refer to as a mid bath. So it's bumped out a little bit, giving you more the 26 and 3/4 with in width, and it gives you the extra vanity in it with the medicine cabinet and that, so it gives you a little bit more shoulder space when you're in using the bathroom. And being that we always incorporate ducted heating in our coaches, you also get a heat vent in this particular unit that the bathrooms are heated too, so nobody's complaining that the bathroom feels a little cool. It has a nice size fridge in it. They've asked for the 6.5 in it. Turn the light on. It does have a light every time you open the door. The light comes on in it. So it gives you lots of storage in the fridge. And these fridges are all gas electric. And that if you want to do a lot of off-grid camping, that's available to you. Our cupboard here, a number of them asked us about storage. This is all storage underneath the sink area. You've also got storage underneath the fridge area as well. And at the back, what we've done different compared to some of our other trailers that we've showed, well, some of them asked for a cupboard here, and to opt out of the bunk with just cupboards up above the beds, they've still wanted the bunk. So if they maybe have grandkids or anything like that, we rate the bunks at a couple £100. It also makes great storage in that as well, if you have extra blankets or anything you want to take with you. And it opens it up a little bit more, that you've got windows at the head of the bed, both sides, and they all have screens and they all open. You've got your nightstand here, and this is what's created our pass-through storage, as well as then in some of them they have a little bit of storage underneath here, because we've moved our hot water heater up, so there's a little bit of storage here and a little bit of storage underneath the other one. The other option that I've referred to in some of my other videos is that they could also add a little shim underneath here, that if they wanted this bed to be a little bigger, or they just wanted to snuggle, so that they didn't want to sleep in twins all the time, and they wanted to come, you have an option to add the cushion there, or you could just put a little shim in there to keep it over. It's really a customer's preference, but now you've got a nice big bed that you can snuggle, and if you want to get back to have your own territory again, you can move the cushion back over, put the little snuggle board would slide underneath because it's filling in this opening, and now it makes it much more accessible for getting in and out of bed when you got to have a pee in the middle of the night, you want to grab a drink of juice or something like that. Or just sometimes, our legs get aching, we need to get up and stretch our legs a little bit as well. And there's lots of visibility for lights. We have added the lights underneath the dinette here. We also, if this was off and they want to do a little bit of reading, they have the option, they added reading lights to it. So they have the reading lights. It has the USB charge ports on it for charging cell phones and things. This particular unit also has the Go Power solar system. It has air conditioning, and the little bigger holding tanks, because we did that little bigger mid bath in it, so the black tank enlarges a little bit, giving you a little bit more capacity. And it gives you a feeling, I think without the closet back here, a very open feeling, because you have the wraparound windows at the back here. It's sort of similar to our 17 rear door, but in our 17 rear door, we can't incorporate that mid bath. You have to come up to a side door to incorporate and have a mid bath in it. You can have a regular bath in a 17 rear door with a vanity, but you can't get the extra width. It just doesn't work out for all the holding tanks and making everything fit in it. So saying all that, with the features added in it, this trailer came in around, I think it was $23.63. So it's just a little bit more than one of the 17s I shot a bit ago. That was the 7 foot wide, because all we've done is lengthen the trailer a couple more feet to give it a side door, and that's what we needed to incorporate, was that width on the side to have that side door versus a rear door. Now their beds are at the back. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. We've got more coming down the road. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give me a shout on the phone. I am more of a phone person than I am emails. I like the personal contact much better, and I understand what you're looking for. But from there, we always ask for wish list and what you're looking for in a trailer. Again, it's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.